Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's Jordan here with Millennial Hustlers. Today we're going to be talking about 4 stocks that you are not going to want to miss this week. We got some fire picks for you guys. You guys already know what's going on. We got the sparkling water. Sit back, relax, enjoy, take some notes, and let's get into it. Okay, so I also got to take a second to give some props to some of the people in our Discord chat. They have been absolutely killing it. One of the people in our group has made over $600 in a day, rounding off the week with over $1,500 in profit, which is absolutely incredible. And we also had someone with a small account who just started investing and has been a part of the Discord chat since then, and they've made over $130 this week. So if that sounds like something that you guys want to be a part of, make sure that you're not missing out on this. It's absolutely incredible what some of these people have been able to accomplish, and we're all here to help you guys and to inform you guys and learn and grow together. I know that this can sound far-fetched at times, and especially if you're just getting started, it seems so intangible and it seems so difficult. But really, if you put in the due diligence, put in the time, the effort, you guys were watching these videos, doing your part to inform yourself and become an informed investor, over time you can learn the skills and techniques that it takes to become a solid investor who can make consistent profits week over week. And I really wish that that's something that we can all strive to achieve and be the best version of ourselves. Okay, so for you guys who are returning, who checked out my last video, I appreciate it. Let's talk about what some of the people in the Discord got to take advantage of that wasn't talked on that last video that we talked about in the Discord in real time. Okay, so the first trade that we had in the Discord chat this week was a absolute banger. It was a day trade, which usually I don't do that many day trades, but it was a perfect A+ setup in my opinion, and us and the Discord chat really took advantage of it. We got on here and we ended up selling over here a couple of times for over a 50% return on our investment, which is absolutely incredible. I know a couple of our Discord members got to take advantage of it, so congratulations to you guys. And just a quickly glimpse on some of the other ones that we had this week that absolutely went crazy and just gave us absolutely phenomenal returns. We had CCIV, which I'm sure everyone's eyes are on. If they're not, you guys should be informed. You should be reading up on it. You should be researching it. We talked about it last week. We are up 34% this week alone. It is absolutely incredible. I know some of the members in our Discord chat really capitalized on this, and a round of applause for you guys. Okay, so the next one that we have is Enphase. This one went absolutely crazy. It was over a 330% return since our initial entry a couple weeks back. Really wish that I would have put more money in it. It was a little bit of my portfolio, unfortunately, but okay, so the next one that we had is CGC. Now this one, we really locked in some high profits, and it was over a 53% return on our investment this week. Absolutely crazy. Okay, so the next one is Shift Technologies. This one is up over 18% since our initial entry last week. They said that their earnings would be Thursday, but now it's getting pushed, so they're just sitting over here teasing us. So make sure that you guys stay tuned for that one. Okay, so you guys made it. It's time to get into the meat and potatoes of this video. We're gonna talk about the 4 stocks that you guys need to keep your eyes glued on. So make sure that you guys are paying close attention, that you watch it till the end. We have a lot of important stuff to go over. Okay, so the first one that we got, guys, in all seriousness, is Alibaba. Now, Alibaba is something that we talked about last week. I hope that you guys have read up on it a little bit. If not, Alibaba is basically a wholesaler in China that distributes a ton of products to retailers over here in the US. It is still developing, it's still cooking up some of those gains for us. And this one has been consolidating since mid-January. They gave us a little bit of a teaser on Thursday, breaking out over that $270 level quickly to give it back. So we're being patient, we're sitting back, we're waiting, we're watching for the volume confirmation. Remember guys, you wanna watch for volume. That means that people's eyes are on it. It's being traded very frequently. The free float is moving, and it's a very good indication of upward momentum and a shift in kind of this consolidating phase to a growth phase. Now, again, I see Alibaba as extremely undervalued at this price. It almost blows my mind that it is down here right now. Most of the reasons that it got beat down was because of antitrust investigations a while ago, as well as some of the US regulation concerns that were happening under Trump's administration. And then Jack Ma decided to play hide and seek for some reason. but surprise, we found him. So sweet, the stock market reacted great, and my price went up. So now what we're waiting for is this growth phase. It's been consolidating. We're expecting a move upwards. So even if it were to move down to the $250 range, I still am very bullish on this. It's actually a great time to buy. And I think that in the next 5 years, we're probably going to see a price point of around $500 a share. This is definitely one that you guys want to make sure that you're at least in. But if not, that you're scaling into a greater position size. I think that this one is a great, safe, long-term investment that is going to grow your money at a considerable rate over the next couple of years. So make sure that you guys stay tuned to this one. For those of you guys who are swing trading or day trading, make sure that your alerts are set above the high of day on Thursday, and that you guys are watching closely, because a breakout with momentum is going to be a great indication of a fantastic swing trade, in my opinion. Okay, so the next one that you guys really need to pay attention to and do your due diligence tonight on is Palantir. Now, Palantir has earning report tomorrow. You guys are going to want to make sure to have your alarm set for that crispy 4 a.m. So you guys can wake up and make money, baby. I think that they're going to knock this out of the park. I think that there's pretty conservative estimates on their earnings. We'll make sure to summarize it tomorrow mid-afternoon in the Discord chat, so don't miss out again. But I think that they're being very conservative here with some of their estimates. For you guys who don't know, Palantir is a internet security company who has secured multi-million-dollar deals with the government and is continuing to increase and scale their global security. I'm very bullish on this one over the next 5 years. I think it has a great opportunity, and we're seeing pretty good prices. Right now, we're looking at about $30 a share, and the upside is about 50%, assuming that it doesn't even make new all-time highs. I really think that this earnings report has a great opportunity to be a positive catalyst for this stock and to put people's eyes back on this stock and keep the momentum going. I think that as a swing trade, this is a fantastic play. And if it's not a swing trade, if you guys are looking to get into it and you aren't already invested in it, I think it's a great price to try to get in on. I would obviously set my stop loss right below that $30 mark. Very minimal risk for a fantastic upside. The next one is Enphase Technologies. Enphase is a solar play. They basically are Tesla's biggest competitor for solar roofs. If you guys aren't already invested in this, I would highly recommend that you guys keep your eyes peeled on this for a great dip entry. Currently, I'm in at about that 205 level. After earnings, it shot up to 220 and then got IV crushed really, really bad, which is fantastic. I'm very excited about it because that means that we get a awesome buy price. So I'm really watching this one closely this week. It's a pretty big investment in my portfolio. It's over 25% in my portfolio. And I'm really looking for this to move to the 230, 240 range within the next quarter or two. I'm really looking for this to move to about 230 this quarter. I think that they have a great opportunity to do so. Everyone seems to think so as well. All the major banks and institutions are also upgrading their price rating to 250, 260. So make sure that you guys are at least watching this, that you have your alerts set if this is something that you're not already in. I know that our team got in about that $200 price range, and we're holding long term for it to reach about $230 a share. That's probably when I'm going to take some of my profits and rotate into some other stuff. So make sure that you guys have your eyes peeled, alerts set, and you guys are ready for that one. Okay, so the last one that we're going to talk about today is Shift Technologies. Again, this is something that we talked about last week. Shift Technologies is absolutely a underrated, great company that I think has a huge opportunity. Already it ran from $8 up to $10. So some of our team members have already secured a major bag on it. But I think it's going to probably run a little bit higher. My personal take profit goal is over $40. I really think that this has a great opportunity, and it's something that I'm holding long term. But for those who are looking to swing trade, I think that the earnings report is going to be a great catalyst to get everyone's eyes on it. It's extremely undervalued right now, in my opinion. And even now, it's kind of pulled back from those highs, and it's given us a good dip buy opportunity that we took advantage of on Thursday. Some of the people got in at around $9. So if you guys aren't already in it, it's not the worst time to get in. It definitely isn't the cheapest price in comparison to last week. So make sure that you guys are watching these videos when I put them out, because I'm trying to get you guys those good deals so that you don't have to buy them at a premium price. If you guys aren't in it, make sure that you guys have your stop loss set below that low on Thursday. If you guys aren't already in it, I would probably have my stop loss set at $9.30, somewhere below that low. And I'm going to be looking for this to move up after earnings. I think that they're going to kill it. So I'm going to be personally holding through earnings. Understand that that's a risk. It can go either way. Sometimes you can have great earnings and a bad reaction like we saw with Enphase, or you can have bad earnings and a good reaction like we saw with American Airlines. I think that shift is something that is not focused on by the overall media and is therefore very undervalued in relation to the market. I think that once we get some of Wall Street's eyes on this thing is really going to go to the moon, and don't all of us love going to the moon? So make sure you guys are keeping your eyes peeled. Earnings is going to be on the 16th after hours. Again, this is an estimate. It's not confirmed. They're just over here teasing us, trying to get us to guess when their earnings report is. So make sure that you guys stay tuned. I'll be trying to call it out in the Discord if I see anything come up beforehand. Okay, so that wraps up the 4 stocks that we're going to be looking at this week very, very closely. Of course, we're going to be having those calls that we're going to be making throughout the day that may pop up. They may arise good day trades like we saw with OCGN. So make sure that you guys are tuned in for that. Just some quick notable earnings reports that are going to be coming up this week, just so that you guys are on par, have your calendar scheduled out, and you're keeping your eyes on these. Just so that you guys have your calendars out and that you're keeping your eyes on these, we have Palantir on the 16th pre-market. We have Expi, which is doing a stock split pre-market on the 16th. This is a stock that we've been in for a while. Expi is something that I'm very interested in. Grant Cardone recently got behind it and is backing it and promoting it himself. I really think it's the future of real estate, so make sure that you guys do your due diligence on that as well. I think that after the stock split, we may inevitably see a little bit of a sell-off. That's when I'm probably going to be scooping in the most shares, so make sure that you guys keep your eyes peeled. The next one that we have is Crispr. Crispr is going to be after hours on the 16th, and again, it's an estimated earnings, so it could be a different time, but that's when Wall Street is predicting that it's going to be. Now, Crispr also, I can't help myself but say that this is also a great price. I think that over the next 10 years, we have a great opportunity at seeing this thing scale. If you guys aren't already into CRISPR or understand what it is, make sure that you guys do your own research. I'm probably going to come out with a video on CRISPR alone and just how amazing that Cas9 technology is for gene editing. I think that it really has an opportunity to revolutionize healthcare. So make sure you guys are watching that. So if you want, you can get your feet a little bit wet and probably buy in here. That's something that I've already done. I really think this is a great price, and that earnings is just going to be a catalyst to that. We could see a little bit of a downside as it's not mainstream yet. So I'm probably going to be scooping up even more shares if it doesn't go well. Right now I just have my feet wet, only holding a couple of shares just so that I'm paying attention to it, honestly. So make sure that you guys keep your eyes peeled. If you're looking for entries, it might get beat down after earnings. We'll just have to wait and see. So that is something that I'm definitely going to be paying close attention to as well. And then for the 17th, we have VXRT. VXRT is going to be coming out with their earnings. We talked about this one last week. This is one that is definitely still playable. It's on the back burner right now for us, and I hope that earnings is going to be a great catalyst for this. So I have my chips on the table, and I'm waiting for this thing to hopefully gain some momentum here. Okay, so that wraps up the video, you guys. So if you appreciated this and you appreciated the time and effort that I put into this video and doing the research, and that it's helpful to you, make sure that you guys are liking the video, turning on the notification bell, and hitting subscribe. We're going to be coming out with videos like this every single week. Hopefully I'm going to be moving towards coming out with a couple of videos midweek as well, with some research on some of the stocks or cool moves that are coming out or earnings. So you guys are not going to want to miss out on those. Make sure that you guys stay tuned. As always, make sure that you guys are doing your part to do your own due diligence. Remember that opportunity falls in the hands of those who are prepared. I hope that you guys are ready. I hope that you guys are excited. We only have 4 days in the market this week due to the holiday. So make sure that you guys are taking advantage of these. And with that being said, I'll see you guys on next week's video. Peace.
Perfect.